The ninth topic is to integrate rational functions using partial fractions. Here, let us look into partial fraction expansion at the beginning and then we will see how to integrate it. Now, imagine you have a rational function like this. It's in fractions. Now, you can see the numerator is lower than the denominator. So then, in this particular topic 9, you generally will have such problems. What you need to do is basically you need to simplify this in terms of two terms, because there is no formula which you can solve the denominator from. So all you're doing is splitting this denominator. You can use the calculator, or you can find the factors and do it. If you're using the calculator to split, it is mod 5 and 3, and then you need to put the coefficients 1, -1 and -2. Now over here your values are 2 and -1, but remember that is x is equal to 2, x is equal to -1. When you write it in terms of factors, it'll come inside. So it is x minus 2, x plus 1. So these are the factors. You bring it inside and these are the factors, x plus 2, x plus 1 and x minus 2. And now you will have to get two terms which are equal to this. Now, you might be confused about this at once. Let me make it a bit easier. Now, imagine, say, 5 by 8. Okay, this 5, no, okay, that's a bit hard, but I'll write two terms and then. Now, let me take, for example, 3 by 5 plus 2 by 7. Okay, these are two factors. Now, let me add them up. 3 by 5 plus 2 divided by 7. What is the answer? It is 31 divided by 35. So the answer is 31 divided by 35. What I'm trying to say over here is, this is 31 by 35. You can see this can be written as 31 by divided by, instead of 35 I can write 5 into 7. So similarly we have over here, this is a term which we do not know, but we can write this term in terms of this number divided by a factor plus another number divided by the another factor. So over here when I solve it up, you can get it, but it's very hard to determine these two terms. I know 5 times 7, and then if it's numbers it's very easy, I mean, not very easy, you can just think and figure it out, but over here it is a bit hard, right? So you need to get these two numbers. We can do it by the next methods, and then once you have the numbers, then you can apply and solve. You can apply the integral separately because it's plus. But if it is multiplying, we do not have the formula. That is why we do this method over here. Now similarly, over here I have 35. I have done 5 and 7 plus these two numbers. I cannot understand which are these numbers. I need to solve it and now find it out. Now how do we do it is very simple. You are manipulating this by trying to get the denominators equal. If all the denominators are equal, then we can equate the numerators. So what is missing over here? The common factor. Over here x plus 1 is there, so multiply and divide by x minus 2. Basically, you're not doing any error. This is cancels and it's 1. This is the same thing. You're just manipulating over here and multiply the the factor which is not there, that is x minus 2 divided by x minus 2, and b times x plus 1 divided by x plus 1. You can see we have just multiplied the unknown factors. Now look at the denominators. They are all same. The denominators and the numerators can be added up. Now we can equate 6x equals a times x minus 2 plus b times x plus 1. Now over here, what you need to do is take the x values. This x, take x plus 1, take 1 to the other side, will be x equals -1. So in order to find a and b, put the -1, x equals -1, and solve. Over here, wherever x is there, you should put -1 and solve. You will get a as 2. So now you have found the a value. And what next? You need to put x as 2 over here for the next b value. Solve it, you will get the b value, that is 4. So this is how we can find the a and b. And now we can rewrite this fraction. The given one is equal to this. All this method is not of integration. It is just to rewrite this. Integral of this is equal to integral of this. Now I can easily solve it, right? I know 2 divided by x plus 1 integral will be 2 into natural logarithm of x plus 1 plus c. Now you do the same thing, 4 natural logarithm um, x minus 2 plus c. So this is why we do all this. Then we can integrate it. So this is basically the partial fraction expansion. You're not doing the integral over here, but this is the step. Then we have to integrate it. So now over here, if you're looking into this problem, all you need to do is, see, first rewrite the denominator into two terms and then write a and b. Now, which is the term that is not there? Multiply up and down over here. Same thing with b. X plus 1 is there, so you have to multiply up and down. Multiply and divide by x minus 1. Now, the numerators are all same, isn't it? X minus 5 over here, x minus 1, x plus 1. Same thing over here. And now one more thing. How we got this x plus 1, x minus 1 is by solving this denominator. X square minus 1. You can either use calculator, or it is like a square minus b square is a plus b, a minus b. Or you can do the mod phi 3 in calculator and solve. Now here, this is the numerator. You can equate the numerator. Why? Because the denominators are all same. So equate the numerators, you will get this. Now over here, substitute x value as 1. And then you can find the a value and put it as minus 1 and find the b value. Now you can write the given term over here as these two terms. Now just integrate this. You can't integrate the left side because denominator is multiplying. We don't have a formula. But over here, right side, it's the same thing. These both are equal, isn't it? Now integrate it. It will be negative 2. Only 1 by x plus minus 1. It is natural logarithm magnitude of x minus 1. The same thing over here. Whenever we have 1 by x, we know it is ln or natural logarithm x. So this is how we solve it. Now that's the answers. Also, you can apply the calculator method even over here. I'll just quickly do it. We have done it a while ago. We did it in the last video in detail. So please refer to the previous video or the link. I have put a description. I have put a link to the video in the description, which teaches you in different types of problems how we can directly solve the calculator method. Please refer that as well. Now over here, when you're evaluating, first thing you should assume a x value. Make sure the x value will not make this terms negative. So if you take 1, it is not possible. This will be undefined and over here it's negative. It's wrong. So take more than 1 and don't take even 5 because over here you'll get 0. So try to take a value which is, which will yield a proper value, proper answer. So I will take 3 over here. That's fine. It will fit over here and over here. So I will assume x to be 3, or you can take 5, 6, 7, 8, anything. But just that will take a lot of time to calculate. That's why. It will be quick, but it's better to take a smaller value, which will fit all the boxes. Now, instead of x, I put 3 minus 5 divided by 3 square minus 1. And what is the answer? I got negative 1 by 4. That is equal to negative 0.25. So this is the answer. You can check SD. Now all I need to do over here is same thing but with definite derivative. So all I have to do is write it as it is, natural logarithm alpha x minus 1, close the bracket. Now plus 3 natural logarithm alpha x plus 1, close the bracket, and then c is the constant. It will be 0, so don't write it. And now write x value. Again, I'll remind you, don't put x over here as 3. You will get an error. You must put the x value over here as 3. And what is the answer? It is negative 0.25. Only one answer will give you the correct answer, and this is the correct one. So in other options can be eliminated because they will not give you negative 2.5, 0.25. They'll give you something else. Only one will be correct. So this is how you can easily solve it. Please do try it by yourself and then check the answers. All the answers over here have been shown. So please refer them. But first do it by yourself. Check it. If you're doing the calculator method, you can just double check it with the answers. Check it and you can do it. So these are all the answers. You can pause it and you can go through them.